In this video, I'm going to show how to set up VSCode for debugging a Reflex project. So over here I have a new empty folder. I'm going to make a requirements.txt file in here. And I'm going to install Reflex equals 0.2.9. We'll make a new virtual environment and activate it. Yes, we will select it. And then we'll just install the requirements from that requirements.txt. That should give us Reflex. And after that's ready, we'll run reflex init to create a new project. Okay, we'll go into the app that was created, debug reflex example, and delete almost everything here. We'll make a little counter app. So this is just an event handler function that we'll use to set a breakpoint in as an example. And then for the actual page, we're just going to make a VStack here that shows the current count and a button to increment it. Fix that suggestion. Okay, once we have that, we'll save it and flip over to the run debug on the sidebar here and click create a launch.json file. We'll select a Python module, debug a Python module by invoking it with -m. And for the module name, we're going to put in Reflex. Once this comes up, we need to add some args. So we'll make a new line, and the args are run. That will actually start the Reflex project in the current directory, and we'll change the name of the run configuration to Reflex and save that. So now going back to the code here, we see this run configuration for Reflex, so we can hit play there to start the app. And it'll take a second to compile and install the front-end dependencies. Once that's ready, we should be able to open it up in Chrome at localhost 3000. And clicking this button should increment the count. Okay, excellent. So going back to VS Code, we'll drop a breakpoint here on line 8 so that we get to inspect the variables. So this is inside the state increment event handler. Going back to the browser, we'll click the button one more time and it drops us into the debugger. So from the debug console, we can look at like the self variable and see that it's state. We can even change the value of the counter here. So say self.counter equals 41. And then when we hit play again, it'll increment. And we can go back to the browser and see that that change took effect on the front end.